Hey everybody, Tommy Post here with Micro Pig Off-Road Club, a micro four-wheel drive dedicated group. If you want to join us, you wheel something small, look us up on Facebook, shoot me a friend request, or I should actually say a membership request. But make sure you answer the questions that are put out in front. See what kind of vehicle you have, where you're from, that sort of thing. Because if you don't answer those questions, honestly, I'm probably not gonna grant the request. Well, anyhow, everybody that watches this YouTube channel is pretty much interested in these things right here. Mine happens to be a 2002 Kia Sportage convertible that's gone through a great transformation. Lots and lots of things have changed on this vehicle since I got it. Gotta save the lift upgrade for the next video, so click like and subscribe. And I will follow up with a video showing how I made it just this tall. So today's video is about something that, honestly, for years and years I've been off-roading and I've never once had a high lift jack. I'm not into mall crawlers. I'm not into buying every single accessory possible to put on your vehicle just because it looks cool. Honestly, I don't want any more weight on this vehicle than I absolutely need to have carrying around, because light is right. Lightweight off-road is the way to go. So I'm real chintzy when it comes to stacking pounds on this thing. Well, I also don't like to spend a bunch of money. So all things being said, for years, I've gotten away with not having a high lift jack. Latest upgrade to the original Micro Pig is this guy right here. That is a 48-inch high lift, also known as a farm jack. Not many places to mount that thing, so this seemed like the thing to do. My back bumper skin has been taken off because when I did my body lift on this, it was stretching the crap out of it. And honestly, just wasn't that important to me. So I peeled that urethane skin off and it left these cool looking plastic black bumpers underneath, which made the perfect mounting location for this high lift jack. So what we have here is something very, very simple. If you go on eBay, this bracket right here, or I should say set of brackets, is actually made for like a YJ or TJ Wrangler. This is actually for the hood hinges. So it would lay flat, curl up like this, and it would go across the hood, setting up in this position. Well, you can drill whatever holes you want. So I drilled the holes right through this rascal, put some decently sized washers on the inside. Actually, I think that kit came with these washers. I think I put big ones on the inside, but used the small ones that came with it out here. So that is the way that it is mounted. Plenty strong. The reason that I got to thinking about this upgrade wasn't for looks, wasn't just to be cool. Went out wheeling recently with a buddy of mine who's also in the group. He had some issues with his rear axle dropping so low that his springs popped out. Well, he had to borrow one of our other buddies' high lift jack just to get that spring back in place so we could continue the ride. Well, I haven't lost a spring yet, but that got me to thinking. I've got this big ass spare tire. Sorry about my language. And I've got decent tires all the way around, part of a matching set. Got the 4-way lug nut spinner in the back. Can't see it, it's there. But you know what I have? I have the little tiny short scissor jack that this thing came with. And it occurred to me that I've just been lucky all these years. I've never blown a tire out on the trail. Had I blown one, I would have no way to actually change it. Of course, unless I took one of my winches and ran it up into the tree, you know, with a little snatch block on it and just jack the rear end off the ground. Just as easy, I could do that, but there has to be a tree up above. So this little guy became a necessity, I think. Money well spent. It also doubles as a hand-pulled winch. It acts like a come-along. So if you find yourself in a position where either your winch takes a crap or maybe it just doesn't have the pull strength that you need, you could also run this thing side by side with it and assist it, or run this on its own. And maybe one of these days I'll do a video showing how to use one of those as a come-along, but it's actually pretty simple. That's what that hole and this hole are for. You put either a clevis or a hook through here and you run it to either the tree or whatever you're pulling, could be the vehicle. Same thing happens on the other side, right here, and go that way. And as you start to crank on this handle, those two jaws come closer together, which in essence is pulling the two pick points together. Real handy to have. So not super exciting today, but for those following the Micro Pig group, I'd like to keep you guys up to date on any changes made. So please, once again, click like and subscribe. You've got nothing to lose. I'm sure some of this content is interesting, and I just get a kick out of seeing how many subscribers I have. I'm like a million people away from actually making my first 50 cents, but it's still cool to see. The other thing, jump on Facebook, Micro Pig Off-Road Club, a micro dedicated four-wheel drive group. Join us and we will see you there. I'd love to see your rides. Post up your pictures, post up your videos, and get to know the group. Got a bunch of good ones. Tommy Post, out. We'll see you on the next one.